Regis, there weren't many chances in the game, but the qualities that you've had over the last 18 months, the togetherness and the resilience carried you a long way again. How proud are you of the team performance?
Yeah, happy. We expected a tough and tight game, and it was the case. I think during the first half we showed great composure on the ball and without the ball, and even the possession was massive. Tactically, I think it was really well played. The only regret at the half time was the final turn. How could we create something more? We were a bit too patient sometimes, and finally we found a solution just at the beginning of the second half. After that, we played a strong team, and it was obvious that this first goal that they were able to push, and our structure 4-4-2, then 5-4-1 was strong.
You spoke after the Liverpool game a little while back, and you said that the players had almost been surprised by how much time they had on the ball in the first half. Was it a little bit like that again today? I'm not sure you came into the game expecting to control possession.
I think we are getting more and more experience now, and I think the squad is getting better. So we are young, and our first year in the Premier League. So after tough experiences, Liverpool, City, I think now we are growing, and I think it's positive. So not really surprised. Probably it's a bit different the level we expected, and the question was how can we score now?
It was obvious that Newcastle wanted to use their width and their pace on the counter. You needed your two full-backs to have very strong games, and again, as they have been of late, they were outstanding.
Yeah, they were good. They were well supported as well, so it wasn't often isolated duels. You always had the possibility to manage a 2v1, and they did well. Yeah.
You mentioned before how impressed you when you arrived at this club about how much the defenders want to defend, what they'll give to defend their goal, and it feels like the success you've had over the last 18 months, that's been such an important part of it. And again, in the last 20 minutes, the desire to put themselves in danger really, to protect the goal.
Yeah, it's the case. So it's so important to protect properly your goal, because it's tough to score. So one of the main part, it's not the main part, but it's an important part of the game model, is the ability to defend. So is it in a low block, in a big block, in high press, and against counter-attack as well? And I think the lads did this part of the game really well today.
You know how much this meant to the fans, how much satisfaction does it to give the city and the supports today?
Yeah, I know, and the atmosphere was impressive, and I think now the lads are able to connect with the stands, to manage the momentum, to feel when it's time to use set pieces, for example, to manage and generate momentum. Trey, at the end of the game, just those spikes, which I think are really important for the energy of the squad.
How will you celebrate?
I don't know, we'll see. Relax a bit.
Regis, there was obviously the photo on the pitch at the end, which obviously was a throwback to what Newcastle did last time. Now that the game's finished, the players who played in that game last time, how much do you think that was fueling them, and how much did it mean to them to put right what happened last time?
Yeah, I think we have to stay smart and respectful, and it's a game, and when you win, you are happy. After that, obviously, we have players who were here for a long time, so they probably know better than the new one how important this derby is, especially when you lost the previous one. So now it's a question of just be composed, as I repeat. You can enjoy and then reset, because we'll have another tough challenge in a week.
And when we talk about tough challenges, Ronaldo obviously away now, Muller away now, other players away now, Chemsdy. We've talked a lot about this coming up. How do you feel about now losing those players, and how your squad is going to look for the next month?
First of all, we wish them the best, because I think it's really important for them to play with the national teams. I think we still have a strong core in this group with a great experience, good confidence at the minute. 26 points, which is useful for the next fixtures. And after that, some of the players didn't play a lot, and they will have opportunities to show their qualities. And I believe that we have good players right now on the bench, and they will show that they can help the squad.
Regis, your character and your passion, your energy has won you a lot of points so far this season. Is that what won it today?
Yeah, I think we showed our progress, and I think it's not only me, it's not only one player, it's about a collective project, teamwork, and I think it's one of the main strengths of this club. We are working together, the players are showing on the pitch that these connections are probably the main strength of the squad, is it in possession or out of possession, and I think it's already the case. It's also the case for the club and for the different staffs.
And when you scored the goal so early in the second half, were you confident that given Newcastle hadn't had many chances up to that point that you'd always be able to see out the game?
Yeah, the game changed, and I think it was normal. But we showed before that even in the deep block, managing crosses, shots, and so on, we were good, and we did well until the end.
Regis, on the team photo at the end, do you know whose idea that was, and was it pre-planned if someone wanted there?
No, it's always unpredictable, creative, adaptive. So.
Just last night we learned of Gary Rowell's death. I just wondered if that features in your team talk, or is clearly a big name associated with this game.
Yeah, we had different signs around this game, so sad for him and his family, his friends, and so it's good for the atmosphere to win this game, to celebrate a man like that.
Can you describe the scene in the dressing room after the game for us, please?
They were calm and relaxed, probably tired a bit because it was a tough game. But I like as well this atmosphere, because those players, this squad doesn't carry away. Even we know that this league is tough. If you don't work hard, if you are not connected with your game model, you'll get punished really quickly. So we'll enjoy today and get ready for the next fixture.
Were there any words from Granit? I know he's spoken in the past to kind of address the victory.
Today we had Proc, because he knows the importance. Yeah, after because he knows the importance of this derby, and we had Luke, who had different experiences in this club as well. Yeah. Thank you.
Cheers, guys.
Thank you. Well done.
Excuse me, would you mind just